We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? Super Dave, what's going on, my man? Buddy, I tell you what, you said dang good. Hope you are as well. I'm okay. I had a long, stretched out day today on the lake, and let me tell you, it was nothing but tough. I'm talking about tough all the way around. We had that front come through yesterday, and man, I'll tell you, the wind blew yesterday 30, 35. And they predicted the wind today to be 5 to 10, and it blew 20 to 25 all day. So I mean, it was tough. It killed. I was on Conroe also, and it has absolutely killed 90% of what I usually fish out there. And the other 20%, the fish just were not acting right. They were just not acting right. But that's all part of fishing. I had two clients today, and I tried to just get them to reschedule, but they was like, "Man, we had a great day out here," and we only ended up with 18 fish. But man, it was a hard 18 to come by, very hard. Danny, what's going on, my man? There's Slick. What's up, Slick? Super Dave. Black Smoke Matters. What's going on, my man? How's everybody gonna cook their turkey? Anybody cooking turkey? What are you cooking for tomorrow? What's being cooked for tomorrow? And if you're doing turkey, how are you cooking it? Fishing 14. What's going on, my man? But I'm not sure why the fish hadn't kicked off here yet. And I'm seeing on several lakes, but they are farther north where the fish are starting to stack up. And even though the temps were has dropped here. The water temp still is still in the 60s and was in the 60s first thing this morning. What's going on, Torque? Man, I was on your lake again today, and I'm gonna tell you, dude, it was tough out there. And you know, we could have got on fish if the wind wasn't so bad. Some of those piles, most of the piles of fish were down up under the pile, and most of them that I'd pull up to, with the boat slap and all of that, I could see the fish leaving the piles as we were getting closer to it. That makes it really tough. Daniel, what's going on, my man? Hey guys, I want to wish everyone, all you gals, a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, and likewise, brother. Likewise. Danny says he's been recovering from shoulder replacement. Wow. Well, I hope you heal quickly, brother. I know you're ready to get back out there to sling some crappie or to go fishing. Period. Whatever you fish for. Speed of recovery. Black Smoke Matters say I just got to my sister's and eat no mess to deal with. There you go. So you're not doing any cooking. Super Dave says turkey dressing, mashed potatoes, and enough gravy to smother it all. There you go. How you cooking your turkey? Oh, you say your mom's cooking the turkey. Okay, okay. Jigs up, wishing everybody Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. We are chasing whitetail in the panhandle. Oh man, venison steaks for Turkey Day. That's awesome right there. I want to get up to the woods. I might go tomorrow evening. I just might go. Mark, what's going on, my man? Slick say he's smoking his turkey as we speak. Awesome. TMT fishing. How you doing? Mike says happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yeah, Danny, for real. Seriously. I feel you on that. There's Mike Jones. What's going on, my man? I'm surprised those people getting on this thing tonight. I almost canceled, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go on for an hour or so. So one thing I'm gonna do, I, I title this thing "How to Consistently Catch Crappie Year Round." So that don't mean it's easy. What's going on, James? Torque says my wife bakes the juiciest turkey on this side of heaven. There you go. And yes, Kate, those brush pile crappie are extremely spooky. That's why I don't fool with them. Yeah, buddy. If it's a big brush pile, you best believe it's getting pounded on. Danny says, Happy Thanksgiving. But I always talk about consistently catching crappie. But that don't mean that it's easy. I was out there today, and before I even lunched, I almost called my client and said, Man, we're not gonna be able to do it today. But I was like, you know what? Yeah, the wind is blowing. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. But hey, let's go sling some fish in the boat. And they got there, and I was like, "Hey, what do y'all think, man? It's pretty rough out here. What do y'all think?" And they was like, "Hey, let's just go give it a shot." And man, we got out there and looked over a few piles, and I was like, "Man, this ain't looking good." And I was like, "Let's make a run." We made a run, and got in an area that don't get beat up too bad, and got off in there and looked at some stuff, found some fish, and we caught a couple, but nothing like what we needed. And it was just struggle after struggle after struggle. And I'm willing to bet we probably fished 50 or 60, brush piles. Uh, but like I was saying, man, these fish, even on Houston, the past couple weeks, even the fish on Houston has been tucked up under the brush piles. And it's just crazy to me that they're doing this. Is my first time ever. I mean, I've always seen them in and under the brush, but not all of the fish. Likewise, Slick, appreciate you, brother. There's Jeff. What's going on, my man? But I just wanted to come in. A lot of people take it take me the wrong way, and I always talk about consistently catching crappie. I'm gonna fish for crappie year round. I've been doing it for years. Summer, winter, fall, and spring. It don't matter. I'm gonna fish for them, and I'm gonna figure them out. But there are days like today that make all these other days make you thankful for them, and it's not always easy. Thank you, Wallace. Appreciate it, man. But it's just not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. A lot of guys want to run to different lakes and looking for easy. But when you're set on one lake, it is very hard to be consistent. Uh, yeah, it can be a challenge too to go to different lakes. But if you're gonna stay on one lake and always on crappie, that's where the real challenge come in. Uh, who's going fishing tomorrow? Anybody gonna sneak out tomorrow? Anybody gonna sneak out on the lake tomorrow? I'm thinking about either hitting getting back out on the lake or going to the woods. One of them two I'm gonna do. And I'm probably gonna fry my turkey tonight. I guess nobody else is cooking turkey. Uh oh. Jeff says he's thinking about getting a 126. That's what's up, man. That's a good unit. Uh-oh. James say he got to go to work. Well, get that money, man. Get that money. Bills got to be paid. Jeep Fish, what's going on, my man? Six says not tomorrow. Might be a death sentence for me. Oh, you can go, man. Look at what all you done did. She got to give you some slack. Torque says he's going Friday. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what I really wanted to come on here for was just talk about my day today and how tough it was. And any of you guys that want to enter a giveaway for some limits tackle baits, go ahead and hit in hashtag winter crappie. JLD, what's going on, my man? Say he's chasing whitetails in the morning. Venison steaks on the grill for dinner. There you go. First time chatting with you, but I watch often. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy. So this giveaway, you have to be subscribed to the channel for the giveaway tool to pick you up. G Fish says after all the turkey and dressing, I'm hoping to dream about slab crappies. You can sneak away, man. So you have to be subscribed to the channel, and all you have to do is exactly how you see it right here on the screen. Hashtag winter crappie, all one word, all lower caps, and it will allow the giveaway tool to pick you up. And Super Dave says, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, Super Dave. Yeah, they've had a few tournaments going on. There's Major Brown. What's going on, man? Major Brown. Yeah, they had a few tournaments going on this weekend, and some of the local boys didn't do too good. And then there's a couple local boys that did really good. And I'm not talking about the Conroe tournament. I think it was the uh, East Texas NCL National Crappie League. Thank you, Matt. Likewise, brother. Fishing Addict, what's going on, my man? Yeah, today, Conroe. I've said for years, there is a magic color for Conroe on jig color, and I've caught more crappie out of Conroe on a gray jig than I have any other color. Now, I don't get stuck on gray because there are times where they won't chase that gray jig. Torque says, anyone here ever eaten dressing with turkey tail in it? If not, you're missing out on life. Turkey tail. Now, I usually whack that thing off first thing. I had never tried. I guess the oil in it. I know it has a bunch of oil in it, so should be okay. Give good flavor. You know, everybody said the fat's in the The flavor's in the fat. So just enjoying the crappie fishing family. Thank you, sir. Torque say SK. Super Dave dropping the links over there. Any of you guys want to get some of those limits tackle baits? Be sure to either hit him up on Facebook, and also here's his email right here. You can get in contact with him. What is the best time to go fishing in the wintertime? Um, I can tell you when it's not the best time, and that's right behind the front. But if you can get out there, then you can still get on some good fish. I'm gonna go every chance I get. Every chance I get time to go fishing, I'm going. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Yes, sir. I've never had turkey tail. I've never, to my knowledge, I don't. I know my wife don't use it. Uh, I don't think my mom does or did. I don't think my mother-in-law does. There you go, right there. Best time for me is when I go. There you go. I knew it's gonna be some people coming on that. Anytime you can go is the best time. Right there. That's what it is right there. All right, y'all. We're gonna do an early draw. Let's do an early draw. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. Mark Fulson. I don't think he's ever won before. Mark. So what you'll have to do is send me an email with your mailing address. Send me an email with your mailing address, and I'll get this package of eggs out to you. You still there, Mark? Super Dave just dropped the email right there. Thank you, Super Dave. So if you would send me an email with your mailing address. All right, let's do another draw. Let's do another draw. I'm feeling like giving away. Let's do another draw. Who's going to be the lucky Super Dave? That's what's up right there, buddy. Super Dave. Well, I think you already know my email, so you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. Turkey butt the last part over the fence. Slick says turkey butt is the last part over the fence. That's funny. All right, we're gonna do another draw. Here we go. Congratulations, Super Dave and Mark. James Wanky. James Wanky. That's what's up right there. James is a local. He fished Lake Houston. Congratulations to everybody. To all the winners. All right, let's talk about some crappie fishing and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm only gonna probably be on about 30 minutes tonight. And so James, it's up to you if you want to get them when you see me on the lake, or I'll mail them to you. Either way. But if you want me to mail them, go ahead and send me your email. Send me an email with your mailing address. Slick says, congratulations. Fishing 14. All right, guys. So today, I mean, the wind can be a major thorn in your side especially when you're trying to live scope. And sometimes the protected areas, behind a wood line, behind a high bank, whatever can block the wind. Sometimes those areas are just not productive. Uh, like my last few times I've been on Conroe, I've had to get right in there where the waviest part of the lake was to find some decent fish. Okay, all right. Well, just you're gonna have to remind me. Uh, I'll be over there, back over on Houston next week, and well, just send me an email either way, and we'll discuss. I'll look at my schedule and let you know the days that I'll be there, if you don't mind. Fisher 14 says, "Blessful Thanksgiving, without a doubt." But I've been having to get where it's rough and to find fish that are active. Still biting up here, 12 to 25 foot. When a couple days ago, said went a couple days ago and caught 43 keepers. Me and your buddy, you and your buddy, black and chartreuse small bait. Yep, yep. But it's crazy to have to do that. It seemed like those fish will not want to be where that rough water is, but for some reason, that's where they're hanging at. And like I said, you do have to watch it because as I come up to some of those piles, I've been seeing fish leave the piles just because of the boat slap. And there ain't no pitching. You ain't gonna pitch to these piles. You're not gonna cast to them because those fish are up under the structure. Chief says it seems like the white bass has bullied out a few of my crappie spots. Yep, I've been seeing it too. Y'all have that issue. Yep, yep, I see that too. Even the bluegill. At times, I see the bluegill take over. And the crappie, they're not very aggressive, man. Bluegill run them out of there too, especially the white bass. They'll give up a spot sometimes to your jig. Steve says, "What is the best live scope to purchase for a new user?" The biggest you can afford. The biggest you can afford. I would say the smallest I would recommend would be the 106, and that's a 10-inch unit. Really good unit. But the nine, you can make the nine work, but it's on the small side. It will work, but if you can afford a 12, I will tell you, you'll see a lot more with the bigger units. Alexandria, curious for crappie fishing. Could you rank on scale 1 to 10 LVS 32 and LVS 34? How much better at seeing the fish and your jig? Zero. I mean, it's either you're in the cone or you're not in the cone. Um, the LVS 34 is the latest technology. Does it increase what you see? No. They're both of them emits a 20-degree cone. Uh, if you're having trouble seeing the fish or your jig, it's going to be technique and settings, regardless of the transducer. Technique and settings. Putting that jig in that cone is very important. Um, and if you're not seeing the fish, it's going to be settings. Yeah, I've seen even with side imaging, I've seen people run their units so hot that they can't distinguish the fish from the structure. And you don't want the structure to glow like you want the fish. You want the fish to glow. That way you see the fish inside it, and they're not always on top of the structure. You want to be able to read what's in that structure. What's going on, Mark? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Super Dave and Slick. I hope that answers your question. If not, throw another question up there, Alexandria. Um, Mark says white bass and wipers have been big time bullies around here. There you go. Yep, yep. Wayne, what's going on, my man? So I have to choose between you, the Three Stooges, live, and my passion for crappie fishing. Man, watching Three Stooges is so long. I used to laugh at them dudes. They are funny. Dollar Bill, what's going on, my man? Yep, yep. Had three winners. Great advice. Happy thing. All right. Likewise. Thank you. I mean, I wish I could tell you something a little bit better, but if you have the LVS 32, and you're having issues with seeing the fish and or your jig, it has nothing to do with that transducer. And but if anybody that's getting a new unit, it, it's kind of hard to find a brand new LVS 32. You can still find them, but it's they're not readily available. So the 34 gets the job done too. I have both, and I can catch fish with both. Wayne says I had to choose between my love of the Three Stooges live stream or your crappie fishing live stream. That's funny. The only other question I heard, the LVS 32 has less power and more blind spots than the 34. Now I will tell you it's minor. The 34 does do a little bit better job on blind spots. And when I say blind spots, that's basically looking downhill. So say for instance you're looking on a drop off. On the 32 you get a little black area right there where the crest of that drop off goes down. You still get it a little bit with the 34, but it's not as bad. I will have to agree with you on that. But as far as it being more powerful or anything like that, no. That is the one thing that the 34 does better than the 32. Yeah, Wayne, I've read the same comment twice from you, brother. Steve, what's going on, my man? Happy Thanksgiving to you also. If I was buying a new live scope, I would get the new technology. Exactly. Yep. I totally agree. I totally agree. Totally agree. BRTP, what's going on, my man? Well, guys, we're pushing up on that 30-minute mark, and I I just want to come on and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and hope to hear that somebody else had been out there today in this high wind. But I knew I was a few other guys. LBG was out there for a little while, and I talked to a couple other guys that was out there, and everybody was saying how tough it is. The fish just finding them was tough. Not getting them to bite, but they were just dug into the bottom. Happy gobble gobble to everybody. There you go. Likewise, Dollar Bill. Not for sure if you're on the road, but if you are, be safe out there, man. I seen three wrecks on my way home today. Where's Steve? Oh, him and his son went out. They went out to uh I forget the name of that place they went to. Wayne. All right, guys, we getting ready to roll out of here. I just want to come on and give my little report. What time we eat tomorrow? 12 o'clock on the dot. 12 o'clock on the dot. Daniel says, got me the 34 transducer. Garbage, bigger is better. The biggest unit, yep, without a doubt. The biggest unit you can get is the best. Without a doubt. I totally agree with that. I want some giblets. Oh, so you fish Lake Houston. Okay. Say she was on Lucy Bayou, 3 hours, found two small crappie and one 13-inch striped bass. It's been tough. It's been tough. It's don't think you're doing something wrong. I mean, it's been tough. And I was on Conroe today, and it's it was tough over there today too. It's just this weather. I mean, the water temps jumping up and down like crazy. In the 70s, one day, a couple days later in the 60s. We're in the 50s. The water temp was in the 50s the other week, and water temp means a lot to those fish. Bluebird sky, that's another thing too that I see that affects these fish. Uh, and same thing, it'll be a bluebird sky one day, highly cloudy the next day, and it's just that transition. Those fish don't like change. Nashville, okay, getting loaded up. Be back to Georgia, home in the morning. Well, you be careful, brother. Daniel says got him a new Gorman. Bigger is better. The biggest you okay. You will not regret it, without a doubt. I totally agree. Black Smoke says people drive crazy now, like they not going to make it to where they. Yeah, that's right, man. I'm telling you, dude. I see some people. They do more side to side driving than they do straight forward, and it kills me. I mean, all the traffic on the freeway is slowed down, but they bobbing and weaving, and I'm still just right there looking at them. In one lane. Sad that it's come to that, but oh, Wayne say he's gonna eat oxtails. Oh man, he come to your house. You're talking about Lake Conroe. Yes, Lake Conroe and Lake Houston's been tough. Both. I was on Conroe today. Been tough for me also last few trips to Lake Houston. Yeah, it's been, dude. They on a different level. I can't tell you why, other than the weather changes. That's the only thing I can think of. All right, Dollar Bill, man. Appreciate you coming on, and have a blessed Thanksgiving, and be careful, my brother. I was on Lucy for 30 seconds with a buddy fishing by the numbers, okay, and I was able to get on them immediately. Nice, nice. When was this? When were you out on Lucy Bayou? Keep it upright and in between the lines, Dollar Bill. There you go. No doubt. Mark says, Happy Thanksgiving. Unc is doing oxtail. Okay, oxtail dressing. Wow. I ain't never heard of that. I've never heard of that. All right, guys. Thank everybody for coming on. Super Dave, Slick. I appreciate you guys coming on, man. Y'all are it's amazing that you guys hang with me like that, or hang with us like that. I really do appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, like I said a while ago, happy Thanksgiving to all. And if you can get away, you got to go wet that line or get in the woods. Either one. But like we always say, we'll be back next week. Same time, same flavor. Peace.